Hey guys, it's Gerald from AudioSession, and if you can't tell from this slideshow, I'm going to be reviewing the BOSE QC25 portable over-ear and most importantly, noise-canceling headphones. And this is going to be a comprehensive review, so if you ever want to skip to another part, just click on one of the annotations below, but let's get right into unboxing. So before I actually do the unboxing, I do want to point out a few things, two things to be precise. One is that if you buy this in a store, make sure that you buy the one with the right compatibility for your phone. So here we can see this one. Oh, let me just zoom in real quick. This one is designed for iPods, iPhone, iDevices. And there's another version for Android devices. And the headphone actually is identical, but the cable that comes with the headphone will have a dedicated inline mic for one of those two options. So just make sure. And the second thing I want to point out is this comes in, I guess, two main colors. One is a blue and gray version, which I have right here. And there's also a tan and white one that you can buy. And then on Bose's website, if you want any other different colors, you do have the option to get yours custom made, although that will cost you another $100 on this already $300 headphone. So let me just start the unboxing. That's what I wanted to point out. Not much, it's just a paper cover. And a cardboard in box here. Some foam. An instruction manual that's not really useful. It's just in a million different languages. If you want the fully comprehensive manual, you can go to the website. Oh, the carrying case. And underneath is some instructions on how to use, but I mean, I'll explain that in the next section. And the carrying case. It's not soft, it's not hard, it's like this rubbery plastic material. It's like semi-hard. I really like this carrying case. It's not like GoPro rugged or anything. You can't like do mountain biking stuff with this, but it's pretty good if you want to just stuff in your backpack or take around with you. Very, very nice case, and even comes with this little mesh. You can just like stuff stuff in here. I really like this case. And let's unzip it, and you can see what's inside. Ooh. Okay, so let me first start with the cable because this is a mixed. I have mixed feelings about this. So pretty good cable. It's rubbery. It doesn't kink or anything. The quality of this cable is pretty good. We have a right angle connector that some might like, some might not like. 4 pins, obviously, for the inline mic. Let me just zoom in real quick. Yeah, there we go. I mean, the strain relief's not bad, although bad. This end connects to the headphone, and I thought this was a standard 2.5 millimeter, but this is a 4-pin 2.5 millimeter. So when you plug it into your headphone, and it's also really deep, this is the only cable you can use. So if you want another cable, fortunately Bose does sell replacement cables, but no third-party options. Bad, Bose, bad. Put that to the side. We have an airline adapter. Clearly, we know what type of audience this is for if they include an airline adapter inside the case. And very thoughtful, there is a compartment right there for extra batteries for the headphone, because this headphone does require batteries to be operated. Well, not require, but I'll explain in the next section. And then the headphones themselves, right here. And as you can see, you can fold it up, and the other ear cup folds up too, so you can store it that way. Very nice. And I'll talk about the build quality in the next section. I know, we can all see my haircut, but let's not talk about my haircut, and let's talk about the QC25s. And to be honest, before I actually received them from my friend, I was thinking, wow, these are 196 grams. Yeah, these headphones are 196 grams. That's extremely light for a headphone. And there's no way, in my mind, that headphones this light could feel good. And of course, in true Gerald fashion, I was proven wrong. These are definitely really high quality headphones. And even on the ear cup itself, we can see it's a mixture of metals as well as plastics. And all the plastics, by the way, are really high quality. Yeah, it's a really solid metal. The headband itself is a mixture of metals on the hinges as well as the headband adjuster, and then the rest of it's plastic. And on the very top, we have this microfiber type of material, as well as a little bit of cushioning, which I'll talk about in just a second. As for the ear pads themselves, a very high grade of pleather, so not real leather, but this is a very nice grade of pleather. And we can see the ear cups are really deep, as well as having the drivers angled makes for a really comfortable headphone. And you can even see we have right and left indicated, really thoughtful of BOSE. And another thing that most of you guys cannot see, and really not many reviewers talk about, is that these headphones are perforated. And for those of you who don't know, headphones with fake leather or leather ear pads really do get hot after wearing them for a while. And thankfully, because these are perforated, because there are holes in the ear pads, when you do put them on, they do circulate air, so it doesn't get that hot and stuffy around your ears. And when I do put them on, oh, by the way, passive noise canceling is excellent. And hopefully you guys can see what the headphone looks like. Very sleek, very slim, and a subdued look. They're also very snug fitting as well. And like I say in every video, I think I have huge ears, and these still cover my entire ear. There might be a little bit of touching at the very back, but overall, this is a really comfortable, true over-ear headphone, despite its honestly really small size. So overall, I think these are really comfortable, very nice quality headphones. So the QC25s are going to have a little bit of a unique sound impression in terms of my channel, because I have not reviewed active noise canceling headphones. And all the headphones I've reviewed in the past, the Sennheiser HD600s, the AKG Q701s, those are all passive. So they're driven directly from an amplifier or a portable device. The QC25s are not like that. They're powered by that battery. And this is because they have to deal with the active noise canceling. And for those of you guys watching this video who don't know what active noise canceling is, let me just try to explain it. Basically, I don't know if you guys can see that, but there's a microphone on the outside of the ear cup. And this is because the microphone picks up the outside ambient noise and then applies an inverted signal of that noise to the incoming music from the headphone in. So when I talk about the sound, you have to keep in mind that all the music that goes through this headphone has to go through electronics and DSP and noise canceling. So of course, it's not going to sound like a $300 headphone. But what I can tell you is that the QC25s sound really, really good. They sound really warm, and the soundstage, I'm not quite sure why, but for a closed headphone, this is actually really impressive soundstaging capabilities. And on top of that, we have really good bass that doesn't really fall off until about 30 hertz, and the mids are very smooth. Oh, wait, as smooth as you can get, I think, for a headphone of this type, a noise canceling headphone. And the highs might be a little bit plasticky sounding to me, but they are there and they don't sound bad. They're just a little bit artificial sounding. But this headphone basically sounds like a good sounding $100 or $200 pair of headphones. But the main feature is the noise canceling. And I took these on a cruise the other day, and basically once you put these on and turn on the headphones, oh, by the way, these headphones are meant to be operated turned on, and the battery life lasts about 35 hours for a full charge. So yeah, if you don't use the headphones with a AAA battery, then this headphone sounds like a $10 headphone. But they are usable. Anyways, when I went on this cruise, you could actually hardly hear any of the noise. And the way this noise canceling works is that it cancels most of the low frequency noise. So, and then less so of the mids and the highs. So this headphone works really well if you're going on airplanes, if you're going on train rides, if you're just on public transportation, just even walking down the street, you can hardly hear the cars passing you by, and you might periodically hear, some horns or people talking next to you. And honestly, for those of you who travel a lot, this might be worth it, just so you can get that extra hour or two of sleep in, so that you aren't tired when you get to where you want to be. And that, I think, is the best feature of this headphone. Also, the noise canceling, based on what I've seen, because I've never listened to other noise canceling headphones, is the best so far. So while it's not perfect, the noise canceling does work best with like air conditioning or like cars passing by, the rumble of an airplane, and less so for talking and maybe like banging. This headphone does really well with noise canceling. So just for that purpose, not even playing music, it could already be worth your money. And there is a little bit of buzz, I think, to the headphone, although this is really minimal and it's really soft, so some of you might not even notice. It's just if you really try listening for it. Bose gets a lot of bad rep on a lot of different headphone and audio forums, and after listening to this headphone, I really don't understand where any of this is coming from. These headphones are excellent. I mean, they have really good noise canceling, excellent sound quality for what should be expected, good build quality, they're portable, and super, super comfortable. I mean, if you're buying these headphones these are $300 headphones. If you're buying them for $300 sound quality, then you're doing it wrong. If you're buying this headphone, you should be buying it because you want the noise canceling and you want all of these features that I just mentioned. This headphone is excellent, and I really cannot give a higher recommendation for those of you who want to use this headphone for traveling or studying in public places, or just want a quiet place in your own room if you have a really loud house. I really cannot recommend these headphones anymore. If you're looking for $300 sound quality, however, you should really look elsewhere. But if you've watched this video and what this headphone offers is what you're looking for, I don't think there is a better headphone. And now I really want to listen to more active noise canceling headphones, because this headphone has truly surprised me. And to be honest, I borrowed these from a friend, but now that I've listened to them and used them in real life situations, I got my own pair, and it's just that good. I love the BOSE QC25s. Thanks, guys, for watching. That's my review. And of course, if you ever want to see more content, subscribe to the channel. And if you have any questions or want to start a discussion about headphones, which I'm always up for, just leave a comment in the description below, or send me a private message. Again, this is Gerald from AudioSession, and thanks for tuning in. We'll see you guys next time.